This is the wonderful Paddington station in London and Heathrow Express to start my journey to Madrid. This is my favourite rail station. Steeped in history and in central London, it provides an amazing start to any journey. Today's flight starts in London and ends in Madrid, approximately a 1 hour 50-minute flight in Club Europe, which is BA's European business class product. Madrid, the capital city of Spain, a majestic and chic city, well worth a visit. Flying on this Airbus 320 in the front business class on BA, join me on this video and take a look at the British Airways product. Welcome to Go Travel, Go Fly. Hi, good morning from London. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here. I'm at Paddington Station. And I just got off a flight from Los Angeles last night, had an overnight in London. Now I'm heading to Madrid on a British Airways a flight from Heathrow, Terminal 5 over to Spain in business class. So join me on this little trip. By the way, this is the Heathrow Express. This is first class in Heathrow Express. There we go. Let's see if I can... Yeah, that's a little train service. It takes about 20 minutes to get up to Heathrow from central London, Paddington. It's well worth it. About £30 to get up there. So the main difference on the Heathrow Express between the coach and business service is really privacy and quietness. In business class, it is a less busy section than coach, with about a £20 price difference. I always find this service very efficient, and the ride from Paddington to Heathrow is about 50 minutes. The train stops at Terminals 2 and 3 and Terminal 5. Terminal 5 was where I was heading and is the main terminal for British Airways flights. Here is the line for the business class or Club Europe check-in. It was quite long and I ended up standing for around 20 minutes before being checked in. BA tries to fancify the club experience by making this a more exclusive check-in, which kind of works, but speed and efficiency is just not there. Outside of Terminal 5 it was still dark at 5:30 a.m. Terminal 5 is a great terminal with lots of space, and airside is huge with many dining and shopping options, which we will see in a minute. This was kind of cool, the nice purple lighting as you enter the terminal building. Once entered, you can see how vast it truly is. This is after my check-in, so I was heading to the fast track security line, which was not so fast track. On the way to security, there is signage for BA Club products, which the line of people is expanding. This is the amazingness of the Terminal 5 airside building. Always very busy, lots of people using BA for travel, though still manages to maintain space and order. Here I am heading to the Club Europe lounge, which is up the escalators. Since losing my gold status with BA, I do not get the first class lounge access anymore, so we'll just have to make do with business class. When BA built these lounges, which haven't changed in probably 8 years, design and function played an integral part, which adds to the elegance of premium flying. I opted for a light breakfast as I wanted to eat some plain food once we depart London. So here is the lounge seating for the Club Lounge. Still not so bad, just more basic in design. First class has big leather couches and chairs which looks more regal. Exiting the lounge, you are greeted by this lovely black horse and a big model A380 BA plane. This is a great model, though the real plane not so great when compared to Emirates, who seem to have mastered the aircraft. Walking down to the main concourse, BA had a display of old planes, which was really cool, ranging from the old British European aircraft and BOAC. Heading to the gate, we pass British traditions such as Fortnum & Mason's, tea shops and Harrods. Of course, there is a huge presence of high-end designers such as Bottega Veneta and Bulgari. There is a monorail which links the Terminal 5A terminal to B and C. The monorail service takes a few minutes between each terminal and is very frequent. This is our plane this morning to Madrid on this gloomy day, or so far so gloomy. So this is Terminal C, which is the last of the terminals you would get to on the monorail. Just like the others, it's a pretty big terminal and all for British Airways. Well, here we are, Terminal 5. We're in Satellite C, which is the furthest satellite terminal to the main terminal building. This is all British Airways here. The flight to Madrid is flying from C66 today. So I went to the lounge, had some breakfast, and now I'm about to go to WH Smith to get some treats for my trip in Europe. Not sure why I seem short of breath there. Anyway, this is a priority boarding area. As a business class passenger, you're priority 2. Their executive gold status passengers are priority 1. So we get on the plane pretty quickly, and I'm not a fan of British Airways, so let's see what this flight is like today. So when flying any European business class service, the trend is that the seating is always 3-3, economy style. However, the middle seat is empty. To give that added space, the legroom is the same, and this is always a bone of contention with premium flyers. See here, the leg space is minimal, the same as economy throughout the plane. It's a bit of a rip-off. The middle seat is empty, and sometimes there's a table on top of the seat depending on the aircraft. BA adds the linen to the headrest for the Club Europe cabin. Not bad seats, but quite normal economy seating. Great views out of the window of other BA aircraft parked at Terminal 5C. Minimal legroom, not much comfort. Luckily, it's a short flight. Box standard Airbus 320 tray table, it worked fine. The safety card was first of all clean and not crumpled up and was easy to understand. BA does offer purchases on board food for all cabins, though in business a meal service is also provided. Pulling back from the gate for the always long taxi to the runway. This is a real A380 in all its glory. Some other beautiful British Airways birds. So we are heading to a pre-position for takeoff. I noticed here that the crew were seasoned and very efficient and customer focused, which is nice to see. My last BA flight from LA to London had a horrible, disinterested crew, which seems to be the norm for this airline. Here is a Finnair plane heading to Finland, probably Helsinki. Finnair, of course, is part of One World. Sorry for the out of focus camera work there. I use an iPhone for videoing, so not sure why it was doing that. So here we go, heading for the turn to get ready for takeoff. Some great airlines in the view here as we pick up speed. I can see Singapore and Cathay Pacific. I really enjoy the takeoffs from Heathrow because of the great aviation views and the views of the English countryside. Here you can see Terminal A, B and C from the air, which makes up for the whole of Terminal 5. Now this is my favourite bit, seeing the countryside on a fantastic English summer day. I live in the US but was raised in England, and I miss this every day. You can't beat it when you have a clear and non-rainy sunshine morning. So the routes will take us over the English Channel and part of France and then Spain. And unfortunately, BA, being really cheapy on these aircrafts, don't provide any flight map to look at and no in-flight entertainment. Still over British airspace and approaching us leaving glorious England. Now I have to look forward to the onboard business class catering. So this was it this morning, a quiche breakfast with some yogurt. It actually was really good, a great effort. No such a short flight. I was well impressed with this. Flying over Spain is always beautiful. You can see the difference between the British and Spanish countryside. Now flying into Madrid Barajas Airport. A great clear day. I'm going to enjoy my next 2 days exploring this great city. Nice soft landing. That's a Wizz airplane. That's a kind of crappy airline. So Madrid Barajas is a huge airport and it's not easy to navigate inside. It doesn't seem to flow well and is confusing when you are walking around. Of course, the airport is Iberia's main hub, and here you can see some Iberia planes at the gates. Heading now to immigration and baggage. Thank you for watching this flight review. I was pleasantly surprised on the service on board this flight. The crew was great for a change, bringing the great back into Great Britain. Talk about confusion, I cannot understand this rail map here. Anyway, here's me.
Well, just arrived into Madrid, Barajas International Airport, and that had a really good flight with British Airways. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, British Airways was really good, which usually isn't the case. So that was a really good flight. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit subscribe and like if you want to see more videos. I'm taking 2 days off now. Going to be flying to Portugal in a couple of days, making another video. Bye.